Okay, good. So what I am doing right now means in order to get my device a name, so here I am trying to connect my mobile device to my machine. Okay, on whichever the machine I am trying to install this Appium, on the same machine itself, I am trying to connect my mobile device. Okay, good enough. I connected my mobile device. But how would you see my mobile instance, right? So as I told you that we do have a different apps, and one among those app is an Airdroid. So I have installed. Okay, Airdroid is an app which is used. Airdroid is an app which is used to share my mobile screen on the laptop, for which the steps what you need to do is you need to create an app. Okay, sorry, create an account in the AirDroid first, followed by you need to install app in the mobile and in the laptop too, and just log in with that account. Okay, so I have already installed it. Let just launch it. So whenever I launched it, see here, it will prompt me to the login screen. It's just an exe file how we are going to download. Okay, see here, if you can search with the AirDroid download for Android, you are getting the reference link, and from here if you click on that, it's going to download this AirDroid to your machine. Okay, so here install, so it's going to download this, and once it got downloaded, you can find an exe file. So here, where is this? See, Airdroid desktop client, I have installed it. That's it. This is a reference. Okay, so directly you can copy this name if you want. Where is this? 1 second. The population. Okay, 1 second. So here, 1 second. This Android screen is populating. Yeah. So here I'm copying this name, directly searching in a Google Airdroid downloads, and you can use any one of these things to download this Airdroid. Okay, download the Airdroid, and see I'm placing this link in the document itself. You can use it, you can download it from this. It's just an exe file. How we have downloaded the exe files yesterday, the similar way you need to download this exe file as well. Once it got downloaded, double click it and install it. You just need to create an account, and once after you created an account on the desktop, log in into that. So whenever you logged into the very first time, this is how it will populate. And here, once you logged in into your AirDroid accounts, then here there is this option. See this option. Let me click on that option now. See here, remote control. I clicked on that remote control. So whenever I clicked on a remote control, see here, uh, the options are populating. So Samsung, access phone from camera from desktop, use keyboard, view the recording, remote control. See here, my requirement is control your phone from computer, right? Remote control is my option, and I'm clicking on this remote control. Whenever I'm clicking on that, it will establish a connection with my mobile device, and it will populate here. That complete a mobile instance screen, it will populate here. That's it. That's the simple thing. See, it reflected my mobile instance now. See, this is the home screen on my mobile. On my mobile, I opened the applications screen. I have opened some clock on my mobile. It's displaying the same clock here. The same things, whatever I'm performing on my mobile, the reflection of my mobile, it is displaying here. So one thing what I want to show you out over here is the first and a foremost thing which we need to do is enable USB debugging mode in the mobile. That's the first thing. Then only this Airdroid will recognize that. Okay, you need to enable debugging settings on your mobile. How to enable the debugging settings on my mobile? So what I am doing means I am opening my settings screen. So I just launched my mobile. If you can see here, I'm hitting this settings on my mobile, and on this settings screen at the end you can find an about the phone option. Click on that about the phone, and it has a software information option. Click on that software information, and whenever you hit the software information, see it is displaying a bunch of details, among which we have a build number option. It's just a simple text field. Tap that build number for 10 times continuously. I'm tapping it. See, whenever I started tapping on that particular text field, a tooltip message is populating. If you clearly observe the tooltip message, it is somewhere coming here. If you observe that message, no need to no need, a developer mode has been already enabled. Such warning message is populating. I have already enabled the developer mode in my mobile, that's the reason it's not coming. Whereas for you people, if you tap on this text field for 10 different times continuously, one pop-up will display. Upon clicking two more times, the developer mode will be enabled. Click on OK. And then after few minutes, a confirmation, after few seconds itself, a confirmation message will display stating that developer mode got enabled. Okay, developer mode got enabled option will display here. Whenever the developer mode option got enabled, displayed here as a tooltip, now go back. So I'm clicking on this back in the software information. Again, click on back in and about the phone. Just below the about the phone, now the developer options will display for us. Hit the developer options, and inside the developer options, okay, inside the developer options, there is one debugging section, USB debugging. By default, this is in a off mode like this. Okay, by default that USB debugging mode is in a off mode. You need to enable it like this. Whenever you enable the USB, one second guys. Guys, can you all see my screen, or you are having any issues with my screen? One. Enabled this USB debugging mode. That's the ultimate point. USB debugging mode should be enabled. Then only your Appium will recognize this device. Not only Appium, this Airdroid, everything will recognize this device whenever this USB debugging is enabled. So it's a mandatory check for us. You need to enable it first. That's going to be a first precondition for us. Good. Now what I did, I connected my mobile, and I have enabled USB debugging mode on that. Great. Now what I can do, I can see my mobile screen here on my laptop, and even I can operate my mobile too. Right? Even I can operate my mobile too. That's great. Then the next point what I need to do is, we started at this point to identify the desired capabilities like mobile version, mobile name, etc. If you jump onto your script, platform name and the device name, we don't have any clarity on that. Open the Airdroid, go to about the phone, and in the about the phone, click on software information, the place where we navigated earlier, where we clicked on a build number itself. On the same screen, Android version. What is the version of the Android here? 10. Just a 10. Right. So go back to your script and add a comment as 10 here. Sorry. The Android version, platform version as a 10. I have added a comment. Now, the device name. How can I get the device name? Usually, we will get all the device information using a single command in Appium. Okay, using a single command in an Appium, we will be getting all the desired, devices information. So here, what exactly that particular command is? Let me search for adb.exe in the documents. Okay, see here, ADB. So what exactly this ADB is? This is an Android debug bridge. It's a command line tool that lets you to communicate with a device, emulator, or any connected Android device. This ADB is included in the Android itself. You no need to download this ADB explicitly. Upon installing this Android, generally this ADB will be installed. To see the device information, open the command prompt and type ADB space devices and hit enter. So even you no need to use a adb.exe space devices. You can use a adb space devices and hit enter button. Automatically, how many devices are got connected, it will display the list of devices. As of now, I have a connected only one device. It populated here. The name which is displaying here, we can call it as a device name. So this is what my device name is. Okay, this is what exactly my device name is. So copy the device name from the command prompt and place it in your test script. We have a device named kids. Everything is in place except this APK file. What is this APK file? Again, search in the document about APK files. Okay, so APK info. 1 second. Let me search for this. Okay, so here is an APK. So what exactly an APK is? Android application package. This is similar to that of exe files which we use to install program on a Windows machine. The only difference is that APK files are designed exclusively to work on an Android device. Okay, exclusively to work on an Android device itself. But the thing is, for our testing purpose itself, we are using these application packages. Usually, once we are done with the complete development of that particular application, okay, so here, once after your application is on live, then you can find the application from the Play Store, right? But before that, developers will create APK files for our testing, and we will use those APK files. Okay, we will use those APK files specifically for our testing. Okay, good enough. As we are working on some real world examples, I did some exploratory stuff and I have downloaded some APK files for me for us to study in the sessions. Okay, so I have downloaded few APK files. So whatever the APK files I have downloaded, I just placed all those APK files on the desktop in a new folder. It has all these APK files information. Okay, these are the new files which I have downloaded for us. And one thing is, if you feel that you want to practice on any other application, Do suggest that. Like assume that you feel that India Mart will be a good example. Suggest me. I will download that app and we will see the scenarios on that particular application itself. Okay, good. So I have downloaded these APK files. So in your test scripts, yeah. Yeah, I will tell you how exactly you can download your own APK files. But here I have downloaded these APK files from, if you can see these documentation, there is a APK for fun.com, APK for pure.com. There are multiple sites. You can directly search in a Google free APK file download. Bunch of URLs will display. And here, if you want to download a APK file for LinkedIn, you can find it. Just download it. It will download an APK file. Just place that APK file in your program and use it. That's it. See, download the required APK files. Here it's populating all the APK files. Just download the desired APK files. And in the real world, as I told you, whenever you are working on your projects, it's your developer responsibility to provide you the APK files, or they will guide you how to generate the APK files from the source code. So they will help us in generating the APK files. And now, for now, what I am considering is demo3.apk file is the desired APK file. So here we need to pass the path of this APK file. So right click on a demo3, go to properties. Here is the path. So copy the path and place it in the document slash demo3.apk. Oh, sorry, slash demo3.apk. That's it. These are the capabilities. Right. We have all the capabilities with us now. Now, just what we need to do, we need to we need to define those capabilities. Okay. Go to the browser, desired capabilities in Selenium declaration. Usually, the basic declaration, it's going to be a simple thing. Okay, so directly you can create an object to the desired capabilities in Appium. Like, desired capabilities space obj name is equal to new desired capabilities is that. See here, they have given the desired capabilities syntax. Let me scroll down to show you this. See here, set the capability. Okay, they are setting down the capabilities. Okay, see here, desired capabilities space caps is equal to new desired capabilities. And whatever the capabilities you want to set, caps dot set a capability and the parameter name and the parameter value. So here, create an object to desired capabilities followed by dc dot set capability parameter name comma parameter value. That's it. I just passed this info. Now let me create an object. Desired capabilities space dc is equal to new desired capabilities. That's it. I have created an object to my desired capabilities. So this desired capabilities, I'm using it from Selenium. So whenever you mouse over on that, by default, it is showing an error message. Whenever you mouse over on that, it is suggesting me to import it from Selenium. Yes, of course, import it from Selenium. Now I noticed that dc dot set capability is a command which I need to use. So dc dot, let me get that set capability screen. So one second, let it load. Yes, set capability. So here, the first capability followed by its value. So here we named it as an automation name. Copy it, place it here. We know the value as an Appium. That's it, I place it here. Just like that, set all the capabilities. DC dot set the capability. For my simplicity, what I am doing means One, two, three, four, five. We have a five different capabilities. Let me copy this line for five times. I have already passed automation name. Now copy the platform name and place that details here. And the similar way, copy the third capability, place the details here. Copy the fourth capability and place it here. Copy the fifth capability app and place it here. Usually here we need to mention two slashes. Your Selenium won't recognize with a single slash. Hence I am adding a two slashes here everywhere. Okay, good. So I just passed all the capabilities. If you remember the Appium documentation for Android, we need to pass two things for that. One is a desired capabilities, and the second thing is Appium server URL. Right? Appium server URL, you just need to pass on that information itself. So, but we need to create an object to Android driver. Right? At the end here, I'm doing Android driver space driver is equal to new Android driver, but we need to pass the first capability as an Appium server URL and the second capability as the desired capabilities. So here, desired capabilities, I created an object as a DC and I'm creating an instance as a URL. That's it. URL as an instance. Now, what is this URL? This URL should hold your Appium server instance. So here, what I am doing means URL space URL is equal to new URL of, see here guys, if you observe, 127.0.0.1 4723 is the port in which your Appium server is started. Slash WebDriver slash hub is the Appium server URL. Copy this URL and hit it on a browser. Hit it on a browser. Whenever the Appium server is started, then the URL did not map to a valid resource message will come. If the Appium server was not started, then it will display page not found error screen. Whenever the Appium server is started, the URL did not map message will display, with which we can confirm that this is an Appium server itself. So here, what I have done means I created an object to a URL. The Appium server, I'm just passing it in an URL. Now, mouse over on this Android driver. It is asking us to import it from Appium. Yeah, good enough. Import it. And then this is looking for a throws declaration. Just do that. And then after creating an object to the Appium, I'm using a thread dot sleep for 10,000 seconds. And I am using driver dot quit command at the end. I'll show you what exactly this a quit command, why I have used a quit command. Anyways, I'll show you that point now. Okay, now what I'm doing means let me save this test script. I hope I am good with my test script. Let me try to run my test script. Right click, run as a Java application. Let me try to execute this one. Whenever we are executing your test scripts, your Appium server will gives you a detailed log of each and everything. Whatever the step it's executing, it will display everything in a detailed log itself. But let me run my script here. I just started executing it, and in parallel I opened this Airdroid instance. See, I'm just keeping all these three things in a parallel. I opened my Appium server. I want to see what it is populating in an Appium server, and I want to see what exactly it is coming up in my script and what exactly it is performing on my device. I have a I kept everything here. See, getting connected devices. If you see the APM, it is getting the connected devices. Sometimes it will prompt you with this message on your device, allow USB debugging mode. Click always and allow it. Allow it basically. Whenever you are executing your test scripts, if a pop-up is populating on your mobile device, just allow it. And now here, this is trying to establish a connection with that device now, and it is trying to install that app on that particular device. Okay, APM is trying to install that app on that real device. Let us see. Okay, it's getting executed, so running. It will take some time to install the device, um, the app on the device. It won't be on a fly, it won't finish in a fraction of seconds. It will take a couple of minutes to finish that. Okay, if you consider iOS, the speed is a bit slow also. See here, it is verifying the app now. It is trying to install this app on this device. Starting C users local build app with the arguments verify the print. So it is trying to build or launch that particular app on that device. Okay, so got an unexpected response with an undefined. Okay, but it's executing here. If you see now, the app got launched on my real device. See, this is the instance. This is got launched here. Earlier it was a blank screen. Now it launched the app now. And after a few seconds, it terminated that app too. So here, driver.quit is a command which will terminate the app. Okay, usually every session WebDriver will maintain some some session details, so it's good for us to terminate those sessions at the end of our test script. So that's the reason I have used a driver.quit. The reason why I used a thread.sleep is, after creating an object, I am asking it to wait for some time and then terminate the browser. Upon creating an object to the Android driver, upon creating an object to Android driver, it will automatically install app in your device, and it will launch the app too. Okay, it will launch the app too. Okay, good. This is the thing. This is a high level overview on this concept, guys. Is this? I hope this point is clear for you. Now it's turn from your end to go ahead and practice this stuff. Okay.